Hello, everyone. I'm early tonight because I'm trying to make sure everything's hooked up correctly. Give me a minute.
I hear you.
Okay, now. Hello. This is Stephanie of YouTube Tips, where I make YouTube easier for the beginner and the more seasoned user. Now, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm starting to have where I have a guest on the show where we learn more about another YouTuber. Now, what I'm going to start off with tonight, I'm going to start off with the challenges that we have for the month of January and February, and then a few in March. And then once I go over the challenges, then we'll jump right into talking to Marilyn, who's waiting. All right, so let me go ahead and share this screen and we can go ahead and get to going. Where is it? Did I close it? Girl, I closed it. Oh Lord, it's starting to freeze. I knew I should have did that. Okay, let's see. Chrome tab. Why are you gonna start now? Okay. All right, we're gonna start off with January. And we're at the end of January. So the only challenges we have left for January, we did the Valentine's Day coffee station already.
I missed that one.
And we did well, that came out today. And then we have another one. I am froze. Oh, this computer. I knew I should have did the laptop. Please forgive me. Having errors right now. I know I should have brought the laptop in here. If you can hear me, I'm going to get my laptop and set it up. Oh, now it wants to move. Because it heard me say I was going to go get the laptop. Okay. Now, we have the only challenge we have left for January that I have scheduled is January 26th. We have week 3 of at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is to organize your lower cabinets. And the host is Penny at Penny's Place. And our hashtag is hashtag cleaning challenge January. And she wants you to keep your video at 15 minutes or less. Come on, computer. See, it's going to make me go get it. Yep, it's going to make me go get it. I am sorry for the technical difficulties. You know, computers do what they want to do. Before I got on here, it was working fine.
It must be a guy.
It has to be. It's temperamental.
Yep.
Come on, laptop. Okay, let's see if this will move. You don't want to move. Hands definitely froze. Okay, what I'm going to do is, hi, Mary. How you doing?
Hi,
What I'm going to
Mary.
do is I'm going to read the other ones off for the rest of the month. Since they don't want to act right with me today, I knew I'd have to put this computer in the shop. I knew it was coming, but I was hoping it would give me some time before I took it. But it don't want to give me that time. Switch to channels. Now, all the stuff I'm going to read, you guys, is going to be on my community tab. So you can still go on the community tab and see all the information of the challenges. Again, for the challenges, please go to the individual's channel to make sure the details are the way they prefer them to be. And always remember, hi, Jill. Hi, Penny. Who is that? I need to get me a moderator. Okay, for February, on February the 1st at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Antoinette's Vignettes. And Antoinette is the host, and her co-host is Nicole from Northgate Thrifter. They want you to do a vintage or a Victorian Valentine vignette. On February the 4th at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, we have the Gold Red for Heart Health Awareness for 2022. It is hosted by Aisha at Events Decor Designs by Aisha. Now her hashtag is hashtag Go Red for Heart Health Awareness 2020. She asks you to decorate a tablescape, a coffee table, or do a backdrop or balloons, baking, cooking, whatever it may be that goes with your channel. But you have to incorporate the color red in your decor. On the 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have week 4 of organize your season cabinets and spices. And the host is Penny at Penny's Place. And her hashtag is hashtag Cleaning Challenge February. On the 5th of February at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hello, Wendy. We have Be My Boo for Valentine's Day. And it's hosted by Kel of If It Ain't Cheap, I'm Not Buying It. And her hashtag is hashtag Be My Boo 22. On February the 5th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have my annual one-pot meal. And it is mine. I'm hosting it, Creatively Miss Me with Stephanie. And my co-hosts are Gladys of Gigi Faison's Loving Home Decor and Anna at the Grace Life, the DIY. All we ask you to do is cook a meal in one pot, be it a roaster, a steam cooker, an Instant Pot, a frying pan, whatever, one pot. On the 14th of February at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a Valentine's Day Tablescape Challenge, and it's hosted by Mary at Home with Mary J, and her co-host is Mary at Mary's Life Journey. Their hashtag is hashtag Valentine's 22. And the colors of your choice, you have to make a DIY centerpiece using a Dollar Tree spikes or picks or both. And then on February 18th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have the St. Patrick's Day Tablescape Challenge, and it is hosted by Ali at Glam Elegant Living, and her co-hosts are Antoinette at Antoinette Decorating, myself, Stephanie, at Creatively Miss Me with Stephanie, and Julie at Julie the Thrifty Designer. Now, those are all the challenges for January and February. You can go to my community tab on my channel and get all the details that you need for I have January, February, and March up. So please go to the channel on Creatively Miss Me and look in the community tab. You have to scroll down to find these challenge lists. They'll be listed there. As I update them, I always change the date on the side to let you know that has been recently updated. Any new information will have an asterisk or a star beside it. Now, here's our guest tonight. Our guest is Marilyn at Marilyn's Cozy Lifestyle. Everybody say hello to Marilyn.
Hey.
Now, I have Marilyn on here because I wanted Marilyn to talk about her upcoming challenge that she has coming out. So, Marilyn, what is your challenge that we were looking for?
So, my upcoming challenges is my color series Tablescape. 2 years ago, let's see, this is 22. Back in 2020, I came up with the idea to do a color series Tablescape, and everyone seemed to really love it. It really gave new YouTubers a chance to get their platform started and get the network and get to know a lot of different YouTubers. And that was initially one of the reasons that I did it, to kind of get to know other YouTubers. And to me, one of the easiest things to do was a tablescape. So that's why I
Yeah,
chose to do a color series tablescape. Now, last year I took a year off. With COVID, everything was so crazy. So I
yeah,
took the year off. But I did tablescapes a lot in the background, even though some of them I didn't post. And then I kind of realized that's kind of like that was therapy for me.
yeah,
So I'm like, you know what? I really love doing those tablescape. Other YouTubers love doing it. I'm going to bring the color series back. So the
yeah,
kickoff was just this Saturday. Cheryl from I Style My Style helped me do the kickoff, and it's called a color series tablescape, but I think of it as color therapy. You
yes,
know, you get to utilize any colors that you want. I can just give you a base color, and then you can incorporate any other colors that your imagination wants to throw in there. And I think that's the best part of it all. Just seeing how people can come up with their own different version, incorporating that one primary or two primary colors
yes,
that I throw out there. So my upcoming challenges is going to be a monthly color series. They're all going to be catered toward the end of the month, and I'm going to pick a different color each month. I already have all 11 now of my co-hosts. I went and reached out to a lot of people in the end of last year, and they agreed. So that was the one thing that I got done right away. There's still room if anyone wants to. Thank you, Mary. If anyone wants to co-host, um, send me an email. My email is on my about to page. Send me an email. I'm open to having more than one co-host on my.
uh-oh. I think she hit something. I think she hit something, guys. She is gone. Okay, she said give her a second, she'll be back. How many of you guys are enjoying the having a host on the show so far? This old computer of mine is giving me the blues today. It did not want to come on. It took me a minute to get it on. Okay, here she's back. There she is.
Did I do something?
Yes, you hit something and it turned off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, what happened? So I was saying anybody, if anybody wants to co-host on one of them, send me an email. I'm open to more than one co-host. When I did it previously, I had two co-hosts at one time.
Right.
But this year, I just reached out to just a couple people that I knew would want to do it. So there's still room for that. So that's my color series or color therapy tablescape. I
Yes,
like calling it color therapy.
it is. It's relaxing to me.
It's it is. And you know, the funny part about this one that I did, um, I shopped my home for everything except for two vases, the two clear vases I
Yeah,
had just bought at a thrift store. So to be able to go through your stash and just pull out those colors, not knowing how you're going to set it up, but you know, the end results, you're like, oh, wow. Yeah. So,
yeah,
other
I
than
like it.
that, yeah, the other thing that I do is the seasonal bar card,
Yes.
where you just have to style your bar card for the season and create a drink. And I do that for spring, summer, fall, and winter, and for the New Year's. So I'm
Right.
not sure if I'm gonna do New Year's this year. I think I'm gonna just do the spring, summer, fall, and winter, because
Okay.
winter and New Year's kind of roll into each other.
Right.
That's still undecided. So
Yeah,
yeah.
you have a long time to decide.
Yes, yes, I do. So yeah. So those are my two primary collabs that I do. The bar card every year in the spring. I mean, and the color series that I brought back. That's monthly.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and I've been asked to co-host on a couple collaborations. I'll be collaborating on the fireplace.
Yes.
Yeah, so I need someone who's a co-host for the seasonal fireplace, which I agreed. The Father's Day tablescape. Um,
Yes.
Phyllis of JRC Restoration Decor and Designs. She is going to be doing a seasonal challenge, where she's going to be doing. You have to do
Okay. All
a
right.
duke of something, and it's going to be seasonal. So she
Okay.
wants me to co-host for that, and I agreed to co-host. I hope she put that on her community
I'm gonna have
tab.
to look for that because it's the first time me hearing it. I want to make sure I put that in the list so everybody can participate.
Yeah, she didn't pick the dates. She didn't pick the dates yet,
Okay.
but she's been in touch with me on IG, and I
Okay.
had agreed to do that. But I think if she just sent the message to me, now everybody knows.
Yes.
So
We can all be looking.
everybody can get ready. You know, it's just gonna be do a DIY of something like from Z Gallery or Restoration Hardware
Okay.
or something you might have saw on Pinterest. You
Yes.
know, just your
Yes.
own interpretation of those. Yeah.
See, I try to dabble in DIY every now and then. That would be a good thing to try.
I got like a corner in my storage area full of projects just sitting there. Just sitting there. And I keep saying, you need to start working on some of those projects.
Yes.
So this is gonna be the perfect time. Some of
Yeah.
those are dupes that I was gonna do and
Yes.
just never get around to doing them. So
That'd be good because you're
yeah.
creative. I want to see what you come up with. You do good furniture stuff. I'm ready to see it. I'm
Oh,
excited.
wait till you see what I come up with in the bedroom. I'm remodeling my entire bedroom into a neutral palette, some of the restoration hardware vibes. So
That's gonna be exciting to see.
yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. So
That's
the
good.
plan is yeah, the plan is to do a neutral palette. So when and if I decide to sell, it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
I got you, girl. Well, I
Okay.
have 13 questions
Oh boy.
that I'm going to ask. They're basic questions. They're not to scare you off. It's just so everybody can get to know you a little better.
I
Now,
ain't
the first
scared.
question is, how long have you been on YouTube?
So I initially signed onto YouTube in 2016. So that's about 6 years. But it was more or less I was surfing YouTube to see
Yeah.
other creators. My first video was 2019, and
Okay.
that was I turned a small bedroom into a walk-in closet.
Right.
That was my very first video.
Okay. The next question is, how did you come up with your channel name?
Oh, so actually, my channel name was my husband's idea.
Okay.
I kept trying to think of names, and I'm like, does this seem like me? Does this seem like me? And he was like, no. He was like, well, you're always doing things on a budget, because my channel initially was Fabulous Designs on a Budget.
Right.
So, you're always doing things on a budget. You're always going to the thrift store. And then I was like, yeah, that's true. And then I used to go around the house saying, I'm fabulous. Fabulous. That's fabulous. So, so one day he just came in the room. He said, hey, Fabulous. He was like, Fabulous Designs on a Budget. That's your name. And I just went with it.
Yes. The
So it
next,
worked.
it worked with you. It was good.
Yeah.
Okay. What brought you to YouTube?
Um, I think because I wanted to do like I used to have a rental property, and there's like a lot of things that I needed to do
Mm-hmm.
in order to sell it that I didn't want to pay
Right.
someone to do. So I started searching YouTube on how to do like a lot of household repairs, on your own. So
Right.
that's what brought me to YouTube, looking for some knowledge on how to do home repairs on my own.
Okay. The next one is, what do you most like about YouTube?
I would have to say the sisterhood. I
Yeah,
would have
I
to
agree.
say I would have to say this the sisterhood of other you YouTubers.
Yeah.
Me, I'm an open and honest person. Um, I don't scare easily. If someone doesn't like something, or if someone has a negative comment, I don't care. I'm just here for fun. I
Right.
like getting to know a whole lot of different women, even some men in different states, because one day my goal is to do a travel journey, and I want to be able to go to different states and connect with some of my YouTube sisters.
That would be nice. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. So
All right.
I like to do that. I just love meeting different women and getting their idea and take on things.
Okay. Has it been difficulty with your journey on YouTube?
Now, no, I think the most difficult time is when I've been sick.
Yeah.
One time I had a problem with my hand, so I couldn't really do a lot of DIYs like I like. So I didn't get to do a lot of videos. Um, and here recently I was sick with COVID, so I was
Yeah.
too tired and couldn't do anything and trying to take care of home. So my journey hasn't been difficult. I think the journey only becomes difficult if it's no longer fun to you.
That's right.
And for me, it's always been fun. I don't worry about likes and dislikes. I don't worry about someone subscribing. I don't worry about the comments. For me, it's just having fun and putting out my content.
Okay. Have you changed from what you originally started doing on YouTube?
Hmm. I would say I changed, but the change was where I added stuff.
Okay.
Originally, when I first started, it was all about tablescapes and
Right.
an occasional DIYs, but it's always been all about tablescapes. But now I'll do the shopping hauls. I'll do the clean with me. I'll do the home decor where I'll redo a room,
Mm-hmm.
So
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think it would be? Do you think you would be on YouTube? Wait a minute. Did you think you would be on YouTube this long?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, don't get in here.
I plan on doing YouTube till I
I'll be
can't do it no more.
okay. I'll be okay.
I'm gonna call myself the Silver Speaker Diva. I'm gonna be at the senior citizen
Still doing
complex.
videos. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I'll be like this is Mabel and this is Donna. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll be on here until I just can't do it anymore.
Okay. Have you ever? I know you've done a live, but do you like doing lives?
Oh my God, I love doing lives.
All right,
Doing
Penny.
lives.
Penny has
Bye,
to go get
Penny.
ready for her show.
Okay, bye, Penny.
I'll see you in a little bit.
What's the name of her show?
It's on her channel at Penny's Place. She does it every Sunday after me. She goes on at 6:15.
Okay, I'll have to go and jump on hers and check hers out. But what was that question?
Hold on. It was do you enjoy doing lives?
I do. And I used to do a live once a month called Drinks and Conversation. And I'm really looking forward to bringing that back. I didn't mention that. So it's more or less, I just tell someone, get a drink, and we're just going to sit back, conversate. I might throw a little game challenge in there,
Yeah.
but it's just drinks and conversations. That's it. And I haven't done one. Wow, I haven't done a live in almost a year. Once I became monetized, and most of my lives were to help me become monetized.
Right.
Once I did that, I was so tired.
Yes, you do wear yourself out trying to get them hours in.
Yeah, I was so tired. I'm like, I don't want another do another live. Yeah, but I'm ready to do a live again.
I did the same thing. I wore myself out doing lives.
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing I want to ask is what is your favorite movie?
Shawshank Redemption.
My husband loves that movie.
I'm sorry. Shawshank Redemption with Andy Dupree. How he outsmarts the warden.
Yes, that was a good movie, girl.
For a crime that he didn't commit.
And knew he didn't.
Yep, and killed the guy that had the evidence.
Yes, but that's all right. And he took his money and his new shoes.
So anybody out, it's always gonna be Shawshank Redemption. I don't have no other favorite movie, just Shawshank Redemption.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is red.
All right, that's one of mine. I have two.
Yeah.
Red and teal.
And mine is red and blue. Any shade of blue.
Okay. I know you have children, but how many children do you have?
I have one son. And he is 32 years old, out on his own, married. And
I know you have a grandbaby.
I have a granddaughter. She's 7 months now. 7 months now, Alana. And
gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't get to see her much, but I'm looking forward to the summer. So yeah, I just have the one child.
Okay. Because my grandbabies, I haven't seen them in 4 years to face.
Wow.
My son and his wife picked up and moved to California for a job. And he ended up getting the job, his dream job. So he's happy. So I haven't seen my grandbabies. And I will see them next month for the first time in 4 years.
Wow.
Get to see them for a whole week before they go back to California.
Well, that's good.
I get to spoil them while they're here.
Yep. Yeah. And I know my son, he now they don't live that far. He probably only lives 20 minutes away, but the way he works and his wife works
Yeah.
and the way I work, and then because it's still
The
she's still a
pandemic.
newborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he will send me videos or FaceTime me. So
Right. That's what they
yeah.
do. They're so grown. They know how to get the tablet and call me. Hey, Grammy, just want to see how you were doing. They'll call
Wow.
me up on the duo in a minute. And then for Christmas, I bought them both tablets with headphone sets. So they will call me. Both of them called me on their own tablets at the same time. So I thought that was really funny. They'll call me and say, we just want to see how you're doing.
Oh my God.
They
Oh
are
shoot.
hilarious. I love them two little monsters. They
Yeah.
get me. They are so funny. And the
Yeah.
baby, she's the old soul, she's the enforcer. And then the
Of course.
oldest is, oh, she's the enforcer, boy. She gets straight. She'll get you straight in a minute. Bless you.
Thanks.
I've been taking cold tablets myself. The weather here, we got up one morning, it was 30 degrees. And by noon, it was 80. And then
What?
the next day, yes, we woke up, it was 32. By noon, it was 80 degrees. The next day, it was 40 degrees that morning. And by noon, it was back down to 30. And then the next day, it was 85. So I'm like, okay,
Mm,
it's killing me. This weather up and down, crossways. Yesterday, we woke up, it was 28 degrees. And the
uh-huh.
high got was 72. And so,
Wow.
like today, it was like now it's 48 degrees now. If you just stay one way and quit going high to low, I wouldn't have this. My face, my head gets congested
Yep.
with the temperature, jumping up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm like, just keep it even. And then my husband bought all this firewood because they said we was gonna get snow. I'm like, we don't get snow in Houston.
Well, better to be prepared.
We got sleep one time, and these people up here did not know how to drive. They was driving over overpasses, and if it's snow and sleet, you don't go over the overpass because it's still slippery. You go
Right.
around it, and they were going over it, hitting rails, hitting other cars. It was ridiculous.
Oh my God.
One man even got so bold, they had one of the freeways overpasses blocked off. They had the markers there.
Mm-hmm.
He went and moved them, pulled his car up and put the markers back. And when he got stuck at the top, he gonna call and ask for help. Who told you to move the markers?
That's what he get.
Then he said the markers wasn't there. There's a camera on the pole that caught you moving the markers, putting your car in, and putting the markers back.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, Mary,
Wow.
do you have a question? Mary says, she said she has a
Okay.
question for both of us. She said, if you want to do a recipe and pass it on, how would you do it? It's like passing the spoon to everyone who participates. Huh.
So
If
do
I have
she
a
think
recipe, I said, if you have a recipe that you want to pass on, how would you do it?
you mean to other YouTubers?
Or to your family?
Well, for me, for my family, they'd have to get into the kitchen with me so I can show it to them.
That's true.
Because I'm not writing nothing down. If you want
I
that
don't write
recipe,
nothing down.
if you want that recipe and you want to learn how to do it, we're gonna get in the kitchen like my mama showed me. We're
Yes.
gonna get in the kitchen and I'm gonna show you how to do it, and you're gonna master it that way. Then when you're ready to do it at your house, I'll come over and watch you to make sure you're still doing it right.
Right. Because
My
my
recipe,
daughter,
a lot of my recipes are up
yeah, and they're in my
here,
head. And
except for
then
the
like
new
somebody
one.
asked me, well, how do you measure? I don't measure. I pour it till it look right. That's the way my mother and my grandmother taught me. That they just pour it till it look right in the pan. And that's how I cook. I don't measure. Like my daughter, she can cook her behind off. That girl can cook. I taught her well. My son, I taught him to cook before he left here. But since he's been with his wife, he don't cook.
See, or if I just want to make sure that I'm answering Mary's question correct. If she means like if I do a recipe on YouTube, I usually, if I can remember, I usually put the recipe in the description box.
Right.
So the next person, they'll have all the ingredients that
Right.
way.
Because like I'm doing a one pot meal challenge next
Yeah.
month, and the recipe I always put it down below in the description so anybody can try it. Because normally there'll be some good recipes that people cook, and I
Yep.
copy down the ones I want to try and try them with my family. Because I
Yes.
normally do it every year with Wani, but this year she's not gonna be able to do it in February. So I have two co-hosts this year. They're gonna do it with me. So I'm excited to see what everybody's gonna cook.
Yes. Yeah. And
I'm
sometimes it's
excited
nice
about
to
it.
switch up. It's
Yeah,
nice to switch up your co-host because you get to
yeah.
get someone's new ideas. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
I'm
excited.
actually looking forward to uh cooking my, that's the 22nd,
It's the
the
fifth.
5th.
It's the fifth. The 5th of
Okay, so
February. I've already cooked
okay.
mine and got it ready. The video's ready.
I'm gonna be cooking mine tomorrow.
Because I came up with the idea of what to cook, and I said, well, let me go ahead and cook it. Now it's cold. That day was cold outside. It was 28 degrees. I went ahead and cooked it that day and filmed it. And my husband enjoyed it. He sat back and ate 2 bowls, so I know he enjoyed it.
Mm, that sounds like some comfort food.
It is, girl.
A
Get you some
soup or a stew.
cornbread. Get some cornbread and oh, in heaven.
There you go.
Well, Marilyn, I enjoyed having you on the show with me today. I enjoyed the fun and the camaraderie of all the YouTube sisters who on here that came to watch tonight. I really had a good time. I'm going to cut it off because I want to catch Penny on her show. I
All right, thank
really
you for having
thank
me.
you. I really thank you for coming and joining me. I will have you again because I want us to talk about your wine night that you're going to have. So we can do that.
Okay. My drinks and conversation. All right,
Yeah.
I'll see you at Penny's place.
All right. I love you all and
Okay.
thank you for coming. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.